All right, let's just get into this habit of scanning the market, okay? We go to basically any whatever exchange you guys trade on. In my particular case, I'm obviously on Bitfinex. So I'm going to look at coins that are very volatile today, right? I mean, I'm seeing massive drops, and I'm going to look for the coin that has the highest potential possibly, right? So I see all these coins that are in the double digits, right? But for some reason, I chose to long ETC today. And the reason I did that, I'll show you guys in a few minutes there. So if you take a look at XRP, BCH, Ethereum, IOTA, LTC, NEO, they are all heavily volatile. So the best advice that I can give you guys is this, okay? Whenever coins reach double digits volatility in a specific day, make sure you guys are actually reducing your position sizes than the normal. Once again, reduce your position size from the normal. That is what I do. And the reason I do this is because let's say I'm playing $50,000 normally, just as an example, right? You guys have seen me play like 180K before, right? Like 250K. But if I were to play those sizes, like say 50K, I would be reducing it to like 20K, maybe even less than that, maybe half of that, right? Like 25K. The reason I do that is because it is so volatile that I have to make sure that I'm minimizing my risk and exposure in general in the market. So you have a chance to win just as much by playing little compared to what you're normally used to, right? And you have to remember that there could be massive profits if you play the same amount, but there could also be some massive losses as well. So make sure you're always protecting yourself and realizing the position sizing that you should take, right? So I always make sure that I play much, much less. So let's do a scan right now of the market and see what is actually interesting this morning so far, okay? I'm just gonna go to my trading view here. All right, it's a little bit slow, the internet here, even for loading trading view. It's kind of weird. Someone said that it was my processor, but when you got an i7, 7th generation, let me show you my computer specs. It's clearly, I'll show you guys this. I can't search my PC info for some reason. I can't search anything right now. I gotta reset my computer. Anyways, I got like an i7 8th generation, so it's clearly not my computer. So I go to, for example, a 30-minute chart now because it's so volatile that we know it's gonna reach some pretty low lows, right? So I look at IOTA, and I cannot help but think to myself that it's definitely going to be trending upwards soon, right? And the way that I see this is most likely this is the A wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? This is the B, and I see this right here as a possible C coming down, where this could be one of the very last waves, or it could be the third wave coming down of the fifth wave. Either way, I see this as 1, 2, I see this as pretty much 3, 4, and I see this as 5, right? So then if I were to actually long here on IOTA, which I am, if you guys follow my Twitter, the way that I'm seeing this is there's massive chance to make some nice profit right now, okay? So I would be taking, I'm always so conservative, and I only take it of the very first structure. So my videos are gonna be geared a little bit differently now. Who cares about doing a technical analysis every day? Let's do morning scans together and technical analysis on coins that can make us money. What do you guys think? Isn't that a way better idea? Focusing on coins that can make all of us money? Yeah. So then if you were to look at the risk to reward, I entered mine actually from $5. So I'm quite up right now. And because this is like the 10K to 20K challenge, I don't mind showing you guys a little snippet of my screenshot. So I'm starting a Bitfinex account, or have started already, with only $10,000, which is the absolute bare minimum that you need to open an account. And I am going to make 20 trades on that $10,000 account, right? And over 20 trades, we're going to see how much we can actually grow it to. So right now, if you guys would like to see, there you go. You guys can pause it and take a look at it for yourself if you'd like. But right now, I've grown it by over $1,000 already, and it's only been over 6 trades, which is kind of substantial, right? So anyways, getting back to this morning scan video, it's going to be very detailed from now on because I want to focus on making you guys money. So then if I go long on here, which I am, as you guys saw, right? I'm long from like $5 or 50 cents pretty much from here, and then we take our RR, right? We just define the RR right now, even before we start laddering, right? We're just going to target 382 roughly range, and you guys can easily see it's a 1-to-1 ratio right now with very high probability, right? So that's actually a really good coin in my opinion to be looking at. And another coin is of course Ethereum Classic, right? Ethereum Classic is making an ending fifth wave diagonal type formation right now. I'm a little bit down on it, right? Like a 990 it's at 990 right now, and I don't mind showing you guys the balance size as well, because once again, I'm one of the most transparent. I'm not one of the most transparent. I am the most transparent trader on Twitter crypto. Simple as that, guys. You guys have seen me play every scenario you can think of, from 200 to 1600, from 2000 to 3500, from 10K to 15K, from 20K to 25K. Man, I have played so many different challenges for you guys, and they've all worked out really well, right? So here's Bitcoin just taking a nosedive right now. Or it did take one, but it seems like it's going to be gaining some momentum very, very soon as well to go to the upside. Let's definitely wait to add more to our position, because I still have a lot that I can play, right? Like 16K. So that's still quite a bit, in my opinion. So that's why I'm being very, very patient to add more right now to it. I've only played half of my sides that I can play. So I can literally double down if you think about it from that perspective, right? I long on the Ethereum Classic as well. Well, the RSI, guys, is just so freaking low right now. And I'm looking at it from the perspective of a 1 hour RSI, where I see it literally, guys, literally at 9. So I cannot help but think to myself that Ethereum Classic's 1 hour RSI is lower than pretty much every other right now. It's lower than, it's really, really low, guys. It's lower than every coin right now. So it definitely has to spike up at least 1 or 2% of the volatility there, right? So then if I look at, for example, do a basic Elliott wave count here as well, this would just take this entire structure, right? Because we ended up getting a really massive hammer candle. So it would just make sense for me to just take this entire structure right now of my fib range, okay? Right there, right? And then I'm also targeting right now like $10.07, which is actually very conservative, okay? $10.07. And I'll show you guys the structure that I took it out here. Right there, pretty much, right? And I'm actually just going slightly above the 236 region, because I'm being so conservative. So you guys see what I'm saying right here? Check it out. There you go. You guys can see it right there. Slightly above the 236 region, because I'm that conservative of a trader during these heavy volatile moments. And we take a look at Bitcoin as well, and what we see is lots of volatility, right? But bulls are starting to step in. We're seeing a lot of green across the board, right? And this could be a descending triangle. It could very well be a descending triangle, okay? Or it could even be a truncated fifth wave. Never know. Or it could be make this 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, right? Sometimes it even makes formations like this. Let me show you guys on the very last one. It's almost like an ending fifth wave diagonal, but because there's just not too much ways for it to come down. It just goes like 1, 2, like 3, 4, right? And 5, kind of like a diagonal going upwards, right? Or sorry, an ascending triangle going upwards. Or sometimes it even looks like that, right? Where it literally just makes this structure right there. And then it just ends up going up. And Bitcoin looks like it could possibly do that right now. But the point is, the point of scalping is that what we do is we look for short-term gains, right? We see the 20-minute histogram starting to tick over already, and we want to see, that was on Ethereum Classic, we want to see what's going on Bitcoin. So this could, once again, be a descending triangle, but we got to acknowledge the fact that our size is incredibly low right now on Bitcoin at like 15, 16, and that there's a strong chance for a bounce sometime soon. Even if it's 1 to 2%, that is enough for me. So then other than that, I see pretty much every single coin right now that's got potential to scalp right now. It's just a matter of making sure that you ladder effectively and you dollar cost average them as they go down for the very short-term gain. So anyways, other than that, guys, it's a very volatile market. Ripple as well is at 13, 14 RSI. But the reason I didn't long it is because Ethereum Classic, once again, is at like 9 RSI, right? And IOTA is also double bouncing almost already on the RSI. So other than that, these are my thoughts. Every single coin has tons and tons and tons of potential today. Make sure you guys are exercising extreme caution. Please do not play your entire position size. And always remember that I am no financial advisor. I just speak from the heart, guys. And I speak from my personal experiences of what I will do. And always remember that just because we enter the same position at the same time, it does not mean that we will all be profitable. Excuse me, let me just have a sip of my coffee here. It does not mean that we will all be profitable, okay? Because I ladder very differently than maybe you guys do, and my skill sets from trading, it might be very different as well when it comes to learning how to manage my risk, right? So have yourselves a great day, guys, and I will always keep you guys updated as best as I can. I'm on vacation. we'll just say my girl, she's out of town for 2 weeks. Kind of sad. Actually, I'm very, very sad. She's out of town for 2 weeks, and I've kind of got 2 weeks to kill, guys, right? So because I've got 2 weeks to kill, guess who gets to hang out with me? You guys do. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day now.